Good afternoon, Lloyd. Scott here with Graeme from the Blacktown Hospital. We're just having a chat about this fantastic facility, weren't we, Graeme?
Yeah, we were.
And what you loved about it was...
Yeah, I love that large open spaces letting in a lot of natural light, which is good. It's very welcoming for the hospital, very welcoming for our patrons. So it's a good step forward for healthcare.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And Graeme, your role here in relation to the hospital, what's your...
Lloyd, I'm primarily a store person here, been at the hospital for 4 years. During that time, I've been fortunate enough to get off the ground an odds project that we run here, which is presumably around storerooms, the management of consumables here. I work closely with the project team, the expansion team, in working on a better way to facilitate that across the hospital.
That's fantastic. Tell me, the odds, it stands for something, doesn't it?
Yeah, so odds stands for ordering, distribution, delivery and storage of consumables. So that is the whole process, the end-to-end process, right from the delivery point right through to the storage on wards for point of use.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And you've taken on quite a fair chunk at the hospital, haven't you?
Yeah, so we started with 6 wards is how we started. We started with ED, ICU,
which is your busy areas.
Areas. And then with the opening of the ASB, we recognised an opportunity to get more than 65% of the hospital under our wing. So we went with them, and then later out this year, we'll close out the remaining 35%.
No, that's excellent. And this is something that could be rolled out across health districts and further afield? Yeah?
Absolutely. We've spoken to many districts, 5 districts now in total, and it's completely transferable. We have a whole handover package, a process ready to go. So from the ground up, it's end-to-end process.
Yeah. And in your time in healthcare, you would have used a lot of systems, but on this facility, which has the SpaceLogic products, how do you see it? Has it benefited this program and the hospital, the facility in general?
Absolutely. So the benefits that SpaceLogic have are it brings the stock to the front. So it's not hiding in danky cupboards, it's not hiding in storerooms or stuff like that. It's bringing everything to the front. So
corners of cabinetry and under things.
That's right. So the big detriment to stock management, as I think, is expiry. Things not being rotated, dust collecting on it, which deteriorates the sterile packaging. So these are all things that the SpaceLogic system alleviates. The fact that it's modular means that it's transferable anywhere within the hospital. So you're just picking the same layout anywhere you go, and it works. So, you mix and match the masks, and it doesn't matter what ward you're in, it'll fit exactly the same way.
Excellent. Yeah, very good.
The colour coding system that SpaceLogic offers fits well with the colour coding system that we designed. Out of the 13 colours that you offer, we utilise 10 of those. The vibrant colours allow for the fast location of stock.
Keep going, you're right.
So, allows for the fast location of stock, which was a big thing that our nurses and our consumers needed. They were spending too long when their job is patient care. So the vibrant colours that you guys offer has really helped in the location of stock.
Well, we're in some of the rooms today, and I noticed the ward staff and nurses, they were in and out very quickly. Is that the general...
Yes.
Feel the vibes everyone's getting? Yes.
So before, a general stock interaction would take anywhere between 2 minutes to 10 minutes, depending on which storeroom you were in within the hospital. That's due to poor labelling, no gathering of the same stock items together. Now with the vibrant colour labelling that SpaceLogic has provided, 30 seconds is the max interaction.
That's fantastic.
So that allows you to return to your patient care, which is where nurses and doctors need to be.
Well, that really aligns with what we're trying to bring value after the construction, after the building's up and in operation. We're trying to bring that extra value, and that'd have to have some value to it. Wouldn't like 2 or 3 minutes down to 30 seconds.
Absolutely. Yeah. So when we added it up, we did surveys before and after, so post and pre and post. And what we found out was that you could lose up to an hour a day in a storeroom, and now you're losing less than 10 minutes. So that's really, over the course of a year, you're returning those many hours back to patient care.
No, that's incredible, massive difference. And then, that's time. Then what about saving in stock, value in stock? Is there some numbers around that?
There are. So we reduced on average stock valuation held in the hospital by 51%. So in our 6 wards, 51% was the average that we reduced. You're looking at a total of, if I remember correctly, $108,000 in 6 wards.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and that's just by having an effective stock management plan. So by using the SpaceLogic system, everything's front of house, nothing's hidden, nothing's behind. So you know that you're ordering the right amount every single time you go up there to order.
So you just imagine rolling that out across all the hospitals, what that could save the New South Wales government. It'd be incredible.
That'd be incredible. So not a lot of people realise that behind labour, which is the largest cost, roughly about 45% of your hospital bill, the next is consumables. So if you can save money on consumables, you can deliver that money, that surplus, back into the patient care where it needs to be. Extra nurses, better equipment, that sort of stuff.
No, that's very helpful. Excellent, Graeme. Just one more thing, and what did you think of the barbecue?
Oh, the barbecue was great. You guys put on a big spread, so that's great. I still use my SpaceLogic Cozy at home. So.
No, excellent. Thank you. Thanks, Graeme. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Lloyd.